Hello, teacher and everyone. We are group number 3, and today we will present our project titled Expansion of Quala Frozen Soft Drinks. My name is Aura Muton, and my teammates are Jaira Camila Prieto and Zaira Sepulveda. Let's start. Quala is a multinational consumer goods company primarily dedicated to the production of food and beverages, with a presence throughout much of Latin America. In Colombia and Mexico, its frozen beverage line currently stands out with its flagship product Bonais, with over 500 million units sold annually in the countries where it operates. To diversify this category, the company plans to develop a new frozen product for export to international markets. The CEO wants us to manage this new product, analyzing macro, environmental, and competitive factors to select an appropriate market strategy.
Hi, my name is Zaira, and today I will explain about the pestle and butterfly force analysis for the countries Colombia, Mexico, and Brazil in the beverage industry. I will start with explain the first part, that is the pestle analysis. About the politically, we have that the three countries are relatively stable and have trade agreements that facilitate international business. However, there are excise taxes and sugary drinks, especially in Mexico and Colombia, which directly affect the price and demand. About the second aspect, economically, we can observe that Mexico and Brazil have a large and dynamic market, while Colombia is smaller but growing. About the inflation and exchange rate, we can look that it can impact the cost and profitability, so companies must manage pricing strategy carefully. About social aspect, beverage consumption is very high in these countries. However, there is increased concern about obesity and health issues, which is pushing consumers toward healthier and low sugar options. About the technological aspect, we can observe all three countries have a good production and distribution infrastructure. About the social media and digital marketing, we can use like important tools to connect with the younger consumers. In the environmental aspect, there is growing pressures to reduce the plastic and adopt sustainable packaging. Many companies that communicate environmental responsibility can improve their brand image. Finally, legally aspect, we can observe that many companies must comply with food safety regulations, labeling rules, and taxes, which generally influence costs and product strategies. Of the new entrant is low due to the high investment requirements. Finally, the threat of substitutes is high, as consumers can choose water, juice, or another healthy drinker. In conclusion, this is a competitive but attractive market where innovations and differentiations and healthy alternatives are the key for the success.
This ANSAF matrix shows the growth options for Quala's frozen refreshment line. In market penetration, the company focuses on increasing sales of its current product in Colombia through promotions and stronger distribution. In market development, Quala introduces its exciting frozen product into new markets such as Mexico and Brazil, where there is a high demand for cold beverages. In product development, the company creates a new frozen product for the Colombian market, responding to the growing preference for healthier options. And finally, the main strategy is diversification, because Quala plans to launch a new frozen refreshment product in new international markets. Also, this involves higher risk. It offers a strong growth potential due to large populations and favorable climate conditions.
Global statistics and context. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development UNCTAD 2020 report shows that COVID-19 caused a sharp global trade decline with an 8% overall slowdown and a drop of over 20% in merchandise trade during the second quarter of 2020, especially affecting developing and export-dependent countries in Latin America. For Quala, this highlights the importance of carefully analyzing post-pandemic demand while taking advantage of market recovery. Additionally, the introduction of sugary drinks in more than 105 countries reflects a global shift toward healthier consumption, supporting a product differentiation strategy based on lower sugar and natural ingredients. Mexico, Brazil, and Colombia remain attractive markets due to their size and strong consumption habits, despite regulatory pressures and competition. The proposed strategy is to launch and standardize frozen soft drinks under global brand, such as an international extension of Bonais, following a diversification approach based in Igor Ansov to support investment decisions with a solid global strategy. Executive summary. Quala is a multinational consumer goods company mainly dedicated to the production of food and beverage with a strong presence across Latin America. In countries such as Colombia and Mexico, its frozen refreshment line has achieved outstanding results, especially with Bonais, which sells over 500 million units annually in the markets where it operates. This performance reflects the strength of the brand and the company's ability to connect with consumers through accessible, high-turnover products. To diversify the category, the company plans to launch a new frozen product with international potential. To support these decisions, a pestle analysis will be carried out in Colombia, Mexico, and Brazil to evaluate key external factors affecting expansions. In addition, Michael Porter's 5 forces model was used to analyze competition, supplier, and buy power, new entrants, and substitutes. Finally, through the Ansov matrix developed by Igor Ansov, market expansion and product development were identified as the main growth strategies. Together, these tools provide a strong foundation for marketing strategic international expansion decisions.